Hello friends and welcome. My name is Popeye and today we're playing more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. And this girl is very impressed with that. I'm going to start by reminding myself what exactly we're supposed to be doing. I know we had some quests. We have a thing about tourism. And you're required, right? Yes. And killing a monster. We'll do this. We'll leave the combat one to the end. Hey Shy, how is it going? So we have to go Vanquier Street. Imperial Chronicle. Okay. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Store, factory, department store. Yeah, I know those feelings. Like, I can't believe it's just Monday. It feels like it's like Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh,
we passed it. You have writing that I cannot read. In we go. Hello, how can I help you? Hi, we're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're here to follow up on a request someone made of us. You can't believe it's only 6? I know. The other day I was like, oh, I'm so tired, I just want to fall asleep. And I like look over at the clock and it's like 8 and I'm like, Ah, I see you must be class 7 then. Would you like me to call the man who made this request out to meet you? Yes, please. Understood. Let's take a seat on the sofa over there then while I do so. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Norton, photographer here at the Imperial Chronicle. I've actually met Reen here before though. Glad to see you're keeping well. Likewise, nice to see you again. Didn't expect I'd run into you like this though. Do you know him? Yeah. Met him during our field study last month. Right, back when you were in the Nord Highlands? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I was there at the same time. Aurelio Ree and the rest of his group for everything they did for me. Probably wouldn't have got pictures as good as I did if it weren't for them. Now you're exaggerating things. Take that compliment, though. Wouldn't mind having you folks with me the next time I head out. Okay, enough hopes and dreams. Let's talk about the details of this request. I'm guessing it's summer festival related? How could it not be? It's always got us scrambling this time of year. So basically, I want you to help take some of the weight off our shoulders. Hello, Fox. Yes, I've changed my icon. It matches my my emote. Although, the real story why I changed that is basically because I used to use the one with the cat ears for a bunch of stuff, and I accidentally logged into the wrong Google account for work and made some comments on like a client's document with that, and I was like, probably should have something better than that if I accidentally use it for work. So then I decided, what the heck, I will change it for all of my things. Hello, Mim. I'm glad to see you are here to laugh at my stories. And how would we do that exactly? Need you to help us make a tourist pamphlet, essentially. Put these things out on a regular basis, but this one's made specifically for the festival. Like I said, we're so swamped around here that it's really dragging. Sounds tough. I assume you won't be asking us to actually write the thing, will you? Please let us write it, it'll be fantastic. Oh. No, we wouldn't go that far. You need to go and get some of the featured stores and do a couple things. First up, you need to collect each store's comment for the pamphlet. Don't worry, we've asked them to write them in advance. Yeah, no worries, Fox. Thank you for the lurk. Forsaken. I remember having this conversation with someone else. I believe both Forsaken and Forsaked are correct. It might have even been that, like, the tents mattered depending on other things, but I do not remember at all. After that, we needed to take a picture of the store and its employees for us. And just to make sure everything's the way it should be sure to reach each store's comment back to them. That sounds very doable. Yeah. Ree knows how to use a camera too, so we shouldn't run into any issues. Is that so? I'm hardly an expert, but I know how to work one at least. Now that we know what we have to do, just how many stores will we be visiting exactly? 5 in total. They're all on Vanquier Street too, so you won't be running around much. Find the first 2 in Plaza Bifrost. Looking for Weston House, which is the general store, and Mimosa, a coffee shop of sorts. And south of Plaza Bifrost, you'll find a weapon shop named Watson's, followed by Lumiere Orbital Factory south of that. Last but not least is Lesage, which is right next to Lumiere. You get all that, Machias? Yeah, it's a lot of stops, but I doubt we should have any trouble finding them. Yeah, they're all on the west side of Vanquier Street, so you're not exactly going to get lost. Well, that's everything you need to know. Any questions? Nope, we're good. Great, you're going to need this then. I'm heading back to work now, so I'm counting on you. Get Citron to give me a shout when you've been to all the stores. I'd appreciate it if you give her the comments and camera when you're done too. Will do. Okay then, let's get started. To the probably only 5 stores we can actually go into on the entire street. 4, and then I think... yeah. We have to go to another district for the last one. Okay. Knock knock, we're here. You have an exclamation point, we'll talk to you. Welcome to Weston House. Thanks. We're here to do a favor for the Imperial Chronicle. Ah yes. My contact said you'd be dropping by. Here's our comment. Thanks. Let me read this back to you just to make sure everything's in order. Letting our customers leave with a smile is our greatest honor. So please pay us a visit on your next trip to Heimdallar. Is that okay? Wow, it sounds so embarrassing when you read it out like that. Even so, that's right. Great. Now for a picture, if you don't mind. Okay. Say cheese. Much appreciated. Oh please, it was nothing. Wish they'd let me take dumb pictures of these. Ooh, can I exit here? Yes, I can. So I can do this. Give us your weapons. Oh, can we buy the guns, please? Welcome. Feel free to take a look around. We're actually here on behalf of the Imperial Chronicle. Oh yeah, they told me you'd be stopping by. Here you go then. Thank you very much. Can I take a look? Sure. Mind reading it back to him too? Let's see. We've gained our customers' trust with our long-standing tradition of expertise. How does that sound? Perfect. Okay. Next up, we're going to take a picture of the store. Make sure I look cool in it now. I'll try. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Oh, can I buy these guns? I can buy a gun. It's nice. I'll come back here maybe. It's actually a really good defense ad. Plus 60 on standard, plus 15 on arts. But I can only afford one, so I will save my money and look around. Okay. In we go. Hey there, welcome to Lumiere Orbital Factory. What can I do ya for? We're actually here on behalf of the Imperial Chronicle. Oh, for the pamphlet. Yeah, I heard about that. Well, here you go. Thank you very much. Just to recap, stop by Lumiere Orbital Factory for all your orbment-related needs. Does that sound right? You bet it does. Alright, next up is taking a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Not at all. Cool, we have giant soccer balls and colorful drills. And we have this one. We're missing one. It doesn't appear to be on this little area. Welcome to Lesage. I can tell from your uniforms that you're Thor's students. That's right. How did you... She just told you by your uniform. We made those uniforms in this very store. Really? Ah, the store does share its name with the boutique in Trista now that I think about it. This is Lesage's main branch. Back to business. Have you come in search of something specific, or are you just here to browse? Well, neither. I see. I was told to expect someone to swing by. Here's our comment, if you please. Thank you. Please allow me to read it back to you. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of fashion, you want to shop Lesage. Is that acceptable? It is indeed. Now for a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Not at all. Okay, we need to do one more. All the wrong buttons. Weston House. Mimosa is the one we haven't done. That's not here. Is that in the plaza, he said? No. Where are you? Is it gonna tell me? Plaza Bifrost. Is that not where we were? There was like a little gateway over here. Oh, it's literally inside this. This is multiple things. Gotcha. I guess it's upstairs then? Got a drugstore. General goods. You, sir. You have exclamation mark. Welcome, table for 5. Not right now. We're here for the Imperial Chronicle. Alright, they told me to expect you. Got our comment right here. Thanks. I'll read this out loud just to make sure it's correct. Let us provide you with a moment of luxury during your time in the capital. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Okay, next we have to take a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you for your cooperation. Anytime. Thanks for doing all this. Well, I believe that's all of them. Yeah, let's report back to Norton. Okay. I feel like that plaza thing is not designed well. It doesn't look like they added any space by putting in a second floor. Good day, everyone. I assume you finished Norton's request? That we have. Here you go. Thank you very much. I'll go call Norton back, so please make yourselves comfortable on the sofa. Nice work out there. Had the photos you took developed too and gave them a once-over. Geez, how quick can you develop these photos? How were they? I was a bit nervous knowing that a pro would be looking at them. Let me tell you, there was no need for that. Took them some nice shots. Just right for this. That's a relief. Nice. Good for you. Do all the comments seem to be in order? Yep, looks good to me. All I've got to do is plan out the pamphlet's layout and we'll be done. That's wonderful. Running around Vanquier Street was worth it then. I'll say, thanks guys. I really appreciate it. You did great work. Alright. Can't forget to hand over your reward. Here you go. Intimidation. Perfect. That's very nice of you, thanks. Time for me to get back to work. Feels like a lot less to handle thanks to all of you, though. We literally just, like, walked down to the nearest 4 stores, collected a piece of paper, and took their picture. It's all of, what, like 10 minutes? Don't feel like that was that much work for you. Okay, last one. Have to go to Garnier District, the hotel. Okay, another district, Garnier. Beep beep. I guess because this is our first time here, I have to do like the cinematic overview. Looking for a hotel. This is the Garnier District. It's famous for being home to Heimdallr Opera House. There's a bunch of expensive jewelers and hotels. So it's kind of an entertainment district then? Doesn't seem like the kind of place we'd be spending much time in, at least. There's a casino and one of the clubs around here, too. Probably goes without saying, but it's completely off limits to us. I have to admit, I am curious. Boo. I can do without the casino. Love to see something at the Opera House someday. And their operas are the face of Erebonian culture, after all. I'd love to see one too, especially if I get one of the box seats. They must be amazing to earn such high praise from you two. Right now I've got a request to take care of, so let's take a look around. A fine idea. Like you weren't gonna do that? So we have jeweler, we have the Opera House, and the only other place we can go into, the hotel. Welcome to Der Himmel. Excuse us, we're here to learn more about a request we received from this hotel. Is the manager available? He should know who we are if you mention that we're from Thor's Military Academy. Oh yes, we've heard all about you. Unfortunately, however, Noble had to leave on urgent business. Back during the afternoon, though. So might I request that you return then? If that's the case. There isn't much for us to do if he isn't here, so leaving this request for later seems like our only option. Yeah, let's go take care of the others then. Got it. I mean, we did take care of all the others. Doesn't count as done, which worries me. Something gonna happen as we leave the hotel? I guess we just complete it. I thought we were gonna have more tasks in the afternoon, but maybe it's just this one. Yes, gesturing, talking, it's all happening. Shy has just cheered 19 bits. Thank you very much, Shy. Just want you all to know I don't normally eat that much. Considering the size of the capital, I'm not surprised we worked up such an appetite running around. I can see you've returned. You don't have to give bits to announce that you've returned, though. Well, I guess now that we ought to have plenty of energy to make some good progress this afternoon. Indeed, although... Is there really nothing we can do about those two? This is getting ridiculous. They seemed uncomfortable during the entire meal, too. I can only hope we'll be able to find some way to reconcile their differences soon. And Mim has just cheered 16 bits. Thank you very much, Mim. But you don't have to give me any bits. I know, I know. Nothing good ever comes from rushing these things. No, that's not the right idea. Giving me bits is not the right idea. Nor is giving me anything else. Got a feeling that they're gonna get over it all on their own soon. I hope you're right. Anyway, we should get back to work. Shouldn't take us too much longer to finish things up. Yeah, I think we've got maybe one mandatory test left. Elliot, there were 3. You can't count to 3? Yeah, that one we just couldn't do because the client was out at the time. Well, hopefully he's back by now. Go check in when we get a chance. Shy's just cheered 4 more bits. No, that's not the right idea. We'll see you all again at some point. I hope this field study proves fruitful for us. Agreed. Good luck, everyone. Get you, leader. Alright, let's head back to the hotel in Garnier District. Let's hope the manager's back in. Okay, back to the hotel. Just in Garnier. Shy's just cheered 23 bits. Shy, you don't have to do that. Keep your bits. I went completely the wrong way around. I think it actually spawned me in from the opposite side this time. Welcome to Der Himmel. Might you be searching for a room? Oh good, it seems like the owner's back. Actually, we're here about a monster extermination request you placed. Oh, you came to take care of that for us, did you? Guys, you have to fight for first on the leaderboard. You all seem rather young. Are you sure you'll be able to handle it? We have significant experience in monster extermination. I don't foresee any problems. Can you explain what exactly you'd like us to do? Well, if you insist. The request involves the eradication of a monster currently living underneath this hotel. Underneath? You see, beneath the city lies a network of underground passages built during the Middle Ages. One of those passages happens to lead directly into this hotel's basement. So it was originally constructed during the so-called Dark Ages? I seem to remember reading something like that in a book a while back. Yeah, these tunnels have apparently been unattended for a long time now. Yes, I mean, no one should ever be fighting for first on the leaderboard, in my opinion. Correct. However, lately, there seemed to be a concerning increase in the number of monsters inhabiting the passage. The employee went to investigate and brought back reports of a particularly large creature in there as well. Before, we'd occasionally put in a request to the guild to clear out the monsters underground, but that isn't an option at this time, as guild branches in the city closed over a year ago. Doesn't sound good. Our customers certainly won't be able to rest easy with dangerous creatures prowling around beneath the hotel. You can take care of this matter for us? Certainly, just leave everything to us. Can you explain how we're to enter the underground passage? First, you'll need this key. Use it to unlock the door on the opposite side of the entrance hall. This will lead you down into a underground passage. However, I'm afraid I know nothing of the passage's layout, including how vast the network of tunnels is. Please do be careful down there. We will. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll enter it and I can just immediately pull up a map of the entire area. Alright, as soon as we're prepared, head down to the underground passage. Roger. We're gonna need to make sure we've got all our equipment prepped and ready. Oh, is our teacher here? No.
フロチルダ様、そろそろお時間ですかな。
ええ、行ってくるわ。それより、そっちの子たちは。おあ。
Ah!
ピータ・クロチルだ。
Be cool, guys. Be cool.
すごい本物だ。
まさか会える日が来るとは。
Wait, who is this now?
君たち何をぼーっとしている。
Have you not seen Fie's character this entire game? Just standing there and staring is exactly what she does.
あの有名なオペラ歌手青のディーバクロチルダが目の前にいるんだぞ。
青のディーバ。聞いたことがあるような。知らないの？
有名だなんて言ってもオペラの世界でだけだもの。知らなくったって無理ないわよね。
We need this low shot to show you the slit in her dress.
ビータ・クロチルダ、オペラ歌手をやっているわ。よかったらごひいきにね。
It's a pleasure to meet you. She's really pretty. It's like the first time Fie's actually smiled. By the way, I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. You're all students then? Did you come here in the hopes of getting my autograph by any chance? Of course we did. What other reason could we possibly have to be here? Okay, cool your jets, you two. We're all students from Thor's military academy in Trista. Came to the capital on a field study. Started making rounds and ended up here. Ah, what a way to take the wind out of my sails. But a military academy, you say? Does that mean you've come to take care of the beast in the underground passage? Yep, just about to get started. Just leave that monster to us. We'll have it down for the camp before you know it. I'm relieved to hear that. I've been quite worried ever since I first heard about it. Still, you said you're here on a field study? My, schools these days certainly put their students through some challenging coursework. Out of curiosity, what brand of keyboard and mouse do you use? I have to Google because I do not remember, but I can tell you and I can show them to you. But my mouse is actually fairly simple. Just, you know, normal mouse. Yes, just don't talk about the mouse pad. Just pulling up my Amazon. To sign in. One sec. This will be faster on my computer where I'm already signed in. Previous orders. Did I really order this that long ago? So this is a Vixing 2.4G wireless mouse. Oh, geez, the keyboard's so old I have to go later than 3 months ago. That's fine. Actually, why don't I just search my orders? That'd probably be faster, right? Is this it? No, that's not it. This is it. And my keyboard is an E-Element Z88 RGB mechanical gaming keyboard. I should probably put up a thing with all my specs. My specs just aren't that impressive, so I haven't done it. You're genuinely curious about the mouse pad. The mouse pad is a gift I received, and it's an Overwatch character, but it has the like giant boobs as your wrist rest. I doubt there are any other academies in the country with a curriculum quite like ours. Actually, let me Let me actually just take a second. I will open up a notepad. Write down computer specs. You're expecting the anime girl one, but that works too. There we go. Write down computer specs in my notepad. There we go. It's so out of place on my desk. I don't know, I have 3 anime figures on my desk, Mim, so it actually doesn't seem out of place. I'm sorry, but I need to be on my way or I'll be late for my rehearsal. If you'll excuse me. Our apologies for delaying you. Not at all, I made for a pleasant diversion. Wish you all the best with your field study. I'm sure it won't be easy. My favorite part of this mousepad Mim still is watching my dad use it. It's fantastic. Wow, she's even prettier in person than she is in photographs. Yeah, nothing compares to the real thing. Oh no, we forgot to get her autograph. Ah, what a shame. Still, she seemed to be a fine woman. Not only beautiful, but considerate and patient as well. Yeah, got that impression too. She's a famous opera singer, huh? Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't take too much coaxing to become a fan of hers. What's wrong, Fie? It's probably nothing. Anyway, there's some creature waiting down there for us to serve it an eviction notice. The door to the underground is on the right-hand side of the hall, once we're ready to go. We're always ready. Guess you're this thing. Is that this nice bowl of fruit, or basket of fruit, rather? Well, the door's unlocked now. Sounds like it's quite a maze down there. How can you tell that from the sound of the door unlocking? Like, sure, the guy hadn't gone down there, but if he sent one of his employees down there and there's a bunch of monsters. Like, his employee clearly made it to the end of this maze, so it can't be that bad. Yeah, we should probably make sure we're well prepared before going in. It also seems like a wise idea to make sure we finished all our other tasks first. Huh, was it actually... Oh, I guess if we had started with this one, it would have cut straight to lunch? Interesting. Should I buy any items before I go in here? No, I'm pretty good. Okay, in we go. You had one of those mouse pads and your sister stole it and broke it to see what was it. So this is what the underground passage looks like inside. Wow, it seems crazy that they built something like this in the Middle Ages. Seems like the monster rafter must be pretty deep inside, too. Oh, I hate those flies around the lamps. Just go away, flies. Laura, Fie, just to be sure, you're both ready to begin exploring, right? Of course. I couldn't be of service in situations like this. It'd be pointless for me to be here at all. Same here. Got your back. It's about time we finally formed a successful combat link, Fie. We have different approaches to combat, but we both show our true worth on the battlefield. I doubt you wish to bring further shame upon yourself, and I feel the same. True. Try to match the rhythm of your breathing. We'll do everything we can to support you too. Alright, let's go. Creepy industrial warehouse, check. Ooh. Broken lamps, so it's not symmetrical. What? Oh, near the Healy thing. Pretty sure I'm full, but I'm already here. Let me through tiny jail door. Heck yeah, we want the shotgun. Alright, I have a full map. Cool, so go straight, this way, up that little thing, then continue there, and then there. Excuse me, any treasure? I really love the fact that they actually have broken lamps. Are you wearing headphones? No, that's just your ram ears. You looks like you have Princess Leia headphones. Yeah, actually, yeah, we'll do that, Link. I should hit OK. This grenade hits a wide area. That hits 4.
ほいっと
1 paralysis.
俺の番だな。
I should save your CP, actually.
僕の番だね。
I was hoping they'll get you more out of the way.
僕の番だな。
That's a healing one.
これならどうだ。崩れた。
There we go. That'll take care of you. You're paralyzed. Nice jump.
あ、任せて。排除する。
That'll hit 3.
さてと。やっ、今だよ。
Nice. 1 down. You're paralyzed. Oh yeah, you get to move again. Can you take out this guy? Yes, you can.
任せてくれ。
Zero Art's turn. Actually, probably should have checked what your resistances were before I did that.
俺の番だな。
It's fire, it looks like. Oh, you're so close. Yeah, just go straight through this enemy with your attack, huh?
崩れた。
Ah, sure, why not? Let's finish you.
わかった。くらえ。
There we go. Much better.
やれやれ。うまくいったか。
ま、上出来ってとこだね。
Yes, matching ears. Assorted grains.
お、良さそうな宝箱だ。
Luminous glasses. Okay. There's something around this corner. Turn around, friend.
くらえ。チャンスだ。
Oh, only double advantage.
参る。
Tis a shame. Okay, earth and wind do absolutely nothing. Water and fire do a lot. Alright, we want to avoid crafts on you. Let's start with a standard attack. Oh, it does a decent amount.
続けていくよ。
とどめだ。
Nice.
あ、任せ
You
て
have a。critical chance.
せい、えい。チャンス。
There we go.
もらった。
That shotgun just literally went through her backside, but okay. Apparently we're fine with that.
任せてくれ。
Just clean through our allies.
なんとか片付いたか。
Okay. So we want to go straight. Start by going up here. Normal
お宝
chest.
見っけ。
Thank you, Fie. It's Grand Press, but we'll observe from up here. Looks like I could destroy those boxes. I don't care enough. Get out of my way, Moth. Okay. Anything around here that I care about? Some boxes.
そこだ
Oh, we got a smoke grenade out of it.
なかなか良い修行場所だ。帝都民が羨ましいぞ。
Is that a root?
そんな感想を抱くのは
Appears to be a root.
間違いなく君くらいだぞ
Okay. Lamp. We want to go straight through. See what's inside here. A lever. Sure, nothing will go wrong if we do this. Just let out a horrible creature. Decades gone by. There's a mimic chest in here, as well as 2 others.
宝箱か。チャンスだね。みんなで行こう。
あ、任せて。
Critical right off the start, eh?
崩れた。
もらった
行くぞ。さてと。えい。
I think everyone gets 2 attacks with double advantage.
行こっか。チャンス。
Let's make sure we finish you off.
わかったくらえ
行くぞ。今だ。
Especially if we're just gonna keep getting free
さて
assists.
と。えい。
ああそこだ
私の番だね。
8 health, really?
戦闘し。
There we go.
宝箱か。
Okay. So that one in the middle is a mimic. So we're gonna save before we fight this thing. Do I need to heal? We need some healing. You have healing, right? Yes. Top you up while we're at it. Open these ones first. Bunch of Seepith. Celestial Bomb. Okay, evil treasure chest. What do you have in store for us? Pain.
私の番だね。排除する。
Hit 4.
崩れた。
もらった
Oh, Zero Art's turn. Water was effective on you guys, so let's do this. Nice. Oh, can you finish them off? That'd be fantastic. Beautiful. Stop jumping so far.
僕の番だね。
I never knew how the knight in chess could jump that far. Now I know. Are you at full? Yes. Let's do this.
みんな元気を出して。俺の番だな。
There we go.
そこだ。
Jump past.
今だ。
Now hopefully they won't jump halfway across the battlefield. Yeah, that would be useful.
せい
ありがとう。
I'm actually surprised that didn't take you to full health.
あ、任せて。
Let's try the flash grenade.
ほいっと。
Nice. I didn't think the flash grenade would be affected by darkness. It looks like I was right, or we just got lucky. Cannot. Okay, we'll hit you three. We have rush, so why not use it? Nice, one down.
僕の番だね。
Oh, is that actually two down? Looks like it. We can take you down. You lose a turn.
俺の番だな。せい。
任せて。
Now you have a zero arts turn.
それ。
Kill them, please. Thank you.
なんとか勝てたね。
One level.
よし、やったぞ。
No cool things, but did we get cool treasure? Genbu. What do you do, my friend? So if Grand Press, we've seen that spell. Attacks crafts can poison or petrify 10% chance. Cool. Does anyone have a poison or petrify? Yes. So let's swap in Genbu for you. Beautiful. I had to look back at our wonderful cover. Okay. Off we run into the next section. And what have we got here? So we'll go straight, back up the top of the H, and then there's a save point, and then there's the boss. Pretty straightforward. Nothing back in that corner, nope. Just a straight treasure chest, okay, I'll take it. Don't shoot it, just take it. There we go. Oh, that's a... Can I kill you, moth? I cannot kill the moth. That is sad. Okay, and then we want to go up here. See if there's anything. There is a treasure chest. Oh, and we have a lovely alien friend here. These guys haven't been that hard, though. Can't hit both of you, so just go with regular. I would like to get you to not have a critical chance. That'd be fantastic. 999.
私の番だね。
That doesn't help. If we Ooh, you can waste this critical to get a critical on next turn. Even though it's completely useless, it stops them from getting the critical. I think that's worth it. So this will do absolutely nothing to you. And sure, you can have your zero art, but you're just gonna melee.
僕の番だね。えい。
行こっか。
俺の番だな。
And you're blinded. Can we do this? Yes, we can.
続けていくよ。
Not quite enough, but it did interrupt your spell. Which is good enough for
戦闘終
me.
了。先に行こっか。
Okay, we got a couple people close to a level. I imagine we're gonna have to fight Donut Head. Turn around, Donut Head. No, I didn't say come at me, I said turn around.
戦闘開始。頑張らないと。
Fine, fight you, Donut Head.
Say ya! 今だ。続けていくよ。
私の番だね。
There's no way we can hit more than 3, right? Didn't think so.
僕の番だね。
Doesn't particularly matter, I don't think.
アークス駆動。
任せてくれ。
Jeez, your shot hits all of them? Well,
それ。
normally it would. It didn't miss. 2 down. Let's clear out this side. Jeez, even with the speed down, you're able to make it to me?
任せて。
Yeah, we need to make sure you die.
さてと。
If we could take you out, that'd be great. That was indeed
任せてくれ。
great.
くれ。
And we got 4 of us to attack before you do.
任せて。
Beautiful.
危険度低下。やれやれだね。
3 levels on that. Healthy liquor?
やったね。
Heck yeah.
よし、100点満点。
Can I cook with liquor? My teacher will approve. Where's cooking? Recipes. No, give me something with liquor. Cooking achievements. 4 superb dishes, 3 regular, 1 peculiar, and 0 unique. We can cook 11 omelets. Or 10 creamy chowders. This one seems to be better, and I don't think we've cooked it yet. So we'll cook one. Sure, you seem to like this. We'll cook together.
はい、完成だよ。
We'll cook. Well, we can cook one with everyone if we want to.
うん。任せてもらおう。
Why not? Just to see what happens.
うん。
So far, too normal.
よし、なんとかやってみるか。アクシデントだ。
Frozen soup? Question mark.
いいよ。意外といける？
Frozen soup. Magic attack set. Wait, it's like a bomb? Magic attack set area small power C freeze 50%? Interesting. Alright, and you will tell me. We'll cook some of these while we're at it. Solid. I think we've had a solid one before.
いい
You
よ。
two seem to have interesting cooking styles.
意外といけ。
Okay, that's enough cooking. Let's grab this chest. AP charge 3. Ooh, and a box. Take that box. You gave me nothing, now I'm sad, so I will kill your friends. And take their insides for my own. Okay, we've got a bunch of these guys. I don't see any treasure, but they've already seen me as well.
俺の番だな。 そこだ。
Go spread out a little bit.
チャンスだ。エリオット、援護。
That was pretty good.
任せて。
Does the flash grenade have any... Oh, the flash grenade has a bigger area. Good to know.
僕の番だね。
I don't think we'll take this guy out, but he goes next.
僕の番
And
だ
he's also the only guy not blinded.
くれ。
参る。
We can take you out before you can cast that. There we go.
私の番だね。
Counter? Yes. Beautiful. Counter
僕の番
kill.
だね。えい。みんな、怪我はない？
Oh, Elliot's so close to that level. We'll take these guys out just to get the experience. Okay. We'll have to do something about that guy in the middle getting a critical.
行こっか。行くよ。
That moves it up 1, and if Elliot can cast... And water, yes, okay. There we go, Elliot will get the critical. And we'll go for you. Just try and even out the damage. Yeah, because I thought that one would kill the guy in the middle. This one's got a decent chance, I think, to kill with a critical and being a weakness. Indeed, it did. Oh, and your attacks delay people? Wonderful. There's our level for Elliot. He did not learn anything cool. And we can run past that guy. What are you? Didn't hear me blasting that with my shotgun. It's fine. Because now you get blasted. Ghoul Frog. Wind is particularly effective. Normal status effects. Why not?
私の番だね。せい、えい、チャンス。
It's not like he normally uses any of his EP.
僕の番だね。
You do not have any. Let's see if we can take out this guy.
僕の番だな。
Do you have an airstrike? That should take care of you. Oh, we paralyzed one of them.
行こっか。
You're paralyzed, so we'll take care of you first.
俺の番だな。さあ、チャンスだ。続けていくよ。
We've got a full thing for a rush. We'll try and save that for the boss that's just around the corner. Not like we needed it for this fight.
戦闘終了。先に行こっか。
Be nice if we could get Reen to that next level. And I think we can... Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can't sneak past
みんな気をつけてね。
creepy alien man.
私の番だね。
3, 4, 3. Okay, 4 was the best one. So we'll do
ほいっ
that.
と。
行くぞ。
Do that.
せいや。
Your water and fire. Can't hit more than 3, can we? No. So we'll cast it right there. And then you can go and hit these 3.
そこだ。
それ。
あ、任せて。
Yeah, the Link Rush is basically just make 2 more basic attacks. The S breaks are like their super cool ones. Please kill him. Thank you. I think you can kill him. Can you not? No, you cannot.
さてと。
You can, though.
あ、
You can still hit all 3 of them.
あ、任せて。
Maybe. You might be able to take him out. Yes, you can. Sadly, they will finally get an attack on us.
僕の番だね。私の番だね。せい。
There we go. Okay, I was worried about you because you were blinded, and I'm worried about this. Yeah, didn't quite make it. Oh, but we can counter kill you. Perfect.
この手で道を切り開く。
Dang it, Reen, how much experience do you have left? I will pay for it. I can't even tell. How much experience are you lacking? I want to know. 7 experience. Gosh dang it. Well, we're gonna go fight that thing now, just so you can level. Okay, Fat Zubat, here we come. I guess he heard me.
状況開始。
参る。
Bulbat. Okay. Fire would be nice. Don't know how much HP you are. Eh,
私の
not
番
too
だね。
bad. Pretty sure there's a thing coming up that will heal us
ほいっと。
just before this boss. Okay, you're paralyzed and blinded. You're blinded, so we want to kill this thing. How is water against you? Normal. Gosh,
僕の番だな。
dang it. Yeah, and you didn't have fire. Dang it, keep your eye on the ball bat. That's not great.
せいやっ。
Don't want to move you into its area. Can't cast a spell before you get to it. I don't want to move you into its attack area just to deal some damage. Oof.
僕
Good
の番
thing
だ
you
な。
can heal. Bad thing it's that late. It's worth the risk.
俺の番だな。
And can you do... Do that. Chance to delay.
今だ。エリオット、援護。
任せて。まだまだこ
There we
れ
go.
か
We
ら
got the delay. We'll make sure you're dead. There we go. There's the heal.
ありがとう。
Take care of you. So you can actually
行
move.
こっか。
参る。
And die. There we go.
よし。これで大丈夫だ。
Got that 7 experience we needed. 546 more experience. Okay. Now you're just a lamp. Just another lamp. Start by resting. We'll look at the equipment stuff, then we'll save, then we'll go fight whatever. Geez, I'm just thinking, how big is this hotel? We've come a long way, like, underground, and we're still, like, underneath this hotel. Okay. Can we unlock any slots for any of you? Yes. 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 Do you. Do you. It's fine. It's bigger on the inside. It's a metaphor. Okay, so we got a couple more slots. It's actually a chain of hotels. So we can add that. Chance to seal or burn enemies. Sleep or blind. What was intimidation? I don't really want them to run from me because I want the experience. I'm thinking sleep or blind would be good. Do you already have Grand Press somewhere? Yes. That's pretty good. You already have that. Should have you casting more arts. Okay, so that's done. No, I want customize weapon. But I can customize none of these. It's fine. Oh, you got a bit more EP from that, so we'll rest just to recover that. And then we'll save and we'll go in. We'll fight whatever nonsense this hotel has. Okay. What spooky, scary skeleton is terrorizing this hotel? Oh, jeez, that's terrifying, actually. Okay. I think it's sauce, guys. That must be it. Yeah, looks like the monster the hotel owner asked us to deal with. Laura, Fie, you two ready? Of course. I'd like to ask that you put Fie and myself on the front line for this battle. Do I have to? Can have another go at a combat link? Well, this is as good a chance as any. No, we literally just had like 30 other chances you could have done it in. Alright, Laura and Fie will take point for this fight. The rest of us will back them up. Fine. Okay. What are your stats? So your high strength, high defense, high speed. Strength, defense. You two are almost the same build. You're just a bit more speed, you're a bit more power. You're more of a balance build. Okay, and we're strength build. So, I'm going to swap you out. Everyone's got full CP, that's good. You guys have healing, you don't. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Mina, 気をつけてね。私の番だね。
Does Flash sweep hit the same? No. Flash! Throw it right into his stomach. Okay, you are fire, not water. Okay, it doesn't look like you three move before he casts. Or maybe... The heck was that? Please stop farting your goo cloud. Samus has subscribed at Tier 1. This is their 2-month streak. Thank you very much, Samus. Glad to hear you have food. Not so glad to hear you're in a bad mood. How is your drive going?
任せてくれ。
Like that. Make sure we finish this guy off. Got there, called 5 times, no answer. Had mom called twice, no answer. Ended up spending 30 minutes there just to get the food. That's unfortunate, especially because he said you were going there in the middle of a storm. I'm sorry to hear that, Samus. That sounds like an awful time. Oh, the storm ended. That's nice to hear. I'm glad you weren't driving the storm the whole way. Oh, do you take damage from being frozen? Interesting. See if we can stop you from casting. We did. Yes, lots of little bitties tonight. Shy and Mim had a bit of a bit thing going back and forth. Can you reach that? Jeez. Why? Dang it, plot. They had a bit of a bidding war. Not too much. Shy really wanted first. Oh, and you can't link with anyone. Fine. Can I swap you? I could be a dick and swap you out because you're not being nice. Looks like he's casting that on the entire field. Did I solve the issue with more badges? No, I did not solve the issue with more badges. We solved the issue by not having a war. No, you were fire. Just a regular attack then. Thought it hit like something else of this thing. You can also not link, I assume. You guys are lame. Ooh, but this is a Zero Arts turn, so why not? That can't... Oh no, it didn't cancel its art. This looks lovely. What? Well, that was fantastic. Yes, there is, I think, just one new channel redeem just for you. There's some other little goodies and stuff. Not a whole lot. You have a little bit of recovery. You will never use it. I put it there thinking of you. Let's do this to make sure we get it out. I'm doing fairly well, at least tonight. Work's been a bit of a pain the past few days. But now that I'm not working, I'm I'm doing better. Let's try this. I don't think I've ever tried this one.
そなたに感謝。
Jeez, that heals a lot.
僕の番だな。
Okay, can we get to revive? Yeah, because we don't have our... Emma's not here to do normal revives.
ありがとう。
Even though that was a Zero Arts turn.
僕の番
It's
だ
gonna
ね。
do it again. So I want to get... I can't get Fie out in time. I can get a resounding beat on the three of us. That would be good. Fie is probably just going to end up being another casualty. But we now have regen.
油断したかな。任せるがよい。
Oh, geez, and that has paralysis on you? Wonderful. Then can you do the reviving, or can you not physically... You can walk if you're reviving some... that does not make sense. I think I found a glitch in the game. I assume he's just going to keep doing the same thing of start casting and then cast it. I could make you kiss my horse, good sir. And I did, in fact, make him kiss my horse. Let's... Not Link, let's... swap you out. Can you Link? Yes. That's such a me thing to say. Yes, I discovered that the horse was not part of the bounding box in my character model and shoved a horse's face right through a man's face. Good times. Ooh, that hits everyone. And we can get in your S break. I also appreciate that they changed the animation and like the static picture of him to include him in his summer uniform. Okay, we got Fie to survive that. That is fantastic.
まだまだこれから。
Having fire would be fantastic here. But we do not have any. At least not from Fie. Defense up. Good. Oh, if only we were close together. I don't like any of those. Shy, thank you for the 1 bit.
Yep. ありがとう。
I like those regens. They've been working out nicely for me. No, please don't do that every time you leave and come back. How many of you? That is totally worth it.
Kudo.
You have an idea and I will hate you for it. I already hate the fact that you have an idea that I will hate you for. Do not encourage him.
これならどうだ。
Defense down is nice.
Yup.
Why are you encouraging him? Why? You have fire. I want to see how much that does.
行こっか。アークス、駆動。
A significant amount. I can see a critical chance coming up if we can trigger it with the higher level fire spell. That'll be great. Okay, everyone looks good at that point. We have our regen, we have defense up. Can we put you to sleep? Why am I in luck?
行こっか。
Normally when people say you're in luck, you feel good about it. I do not feel good about this.
行くよ。
Okay. If we do... I'm temporarily in luck. I can't get that critical on that. I can get it on Fie's if I do that. Let's try getting it on Fie's attack. And keep doing that. I actually don't mind that one. So we regen faster than you deal damage to us. Hypothetically, how many channel points would we need to make you juggle for an entire stream? I believe I have it set to cap at 2 per stream, so unless you want my stream to be 2 minutes long, I don't think that's possible. Because I have seen... I've seen Baker do 300 some odd jumping jacks, and I've seen... Is it Corlizon drink... just like skull 5 glasses of water? So I know what this community's like. I thought ahead of this. Yes, defense down would be nice.
あ、任せて。せいやっ。
Classy is currently being drowned by you in panic. Of course. I'm not surprised at all. Okay, Fie has her S break. Flame Tongue is by far the best thing we've seen so far.
行くよ。
Demonic Scythe's not bad.
やっ。 行くよ。
Should have done it after her turn, because then her spell got lost.
位置上がり。
あ、
Yeah, I don't really need that. Do another break
こ
shot.
れならどうだ。ここだ。
So I haven't quite worked out why those two don't have their S breaks in this battle. Just supposed to facilitate Fie and Laura. Yes, please.
参る。アークス。
He actually moved for once.
いや
It's very low. Well, if Fie might go down here, we'll see.
そこだ。
What am I fighting? It's called the Giant Drome. Looks like something from like a sci-fi horror film that's going to invade New York City. But it's supposed to be the creepy thing under the hotel. Don't want that after it moves.
崩れた。
スキャリ
Does it get 2 turns? I would not like it to heal 50% of its health. That is not something I would like it to do. So I'm going to make sure it doesn't. How about that?
さてと。
Oh, we were just talking about how like aliens and monsters always attack New York City.
駆動。
参る。せい今だ。
もらい。やっ。
I think this might be enough. That was
みんな
enough.
怪我はない？
We've successfully protected New York City and leveled up in the process. And acquired more healthy liquor.
精進あるのみだ。
And a move 3, which I think will... Oh, Fie has learned something cool. Scud Ripper. Line, small, faint, 30%, KO, 30%. With an unbalance plus 20.
やったぞ。
Okay, jerks, is it time to make up after that battle? Nope. Well, that was... Maybe you should just stop worrying about trying to form a combat link with each other. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can see why you'd really want to. No. I don't want to hold our group back more than I already have. I'd like to withdraw from active combat and take a more supporting role for the duration of this field study. Huh? Why? But, Laura, it doesn't make sense for you not to be in the thick of the fight. Don't be ridiculous. If anyone should be benched, it's me. It makes sense when you consider what each of us brings to a fight. No, my own immaturity is the cause of this. There's still a part of me that refuses to accept you, and this is the result. I'm sorry, I didn't think I was this narrow-minded. I apologize for the distress my prejudice has no doubt been causing you. What is your state's capital, Samus's? I came to realize during my club activities that I still have a lot of maturing left to do. Columbia. Is that the District of Columbia? Is that just Washington? I'm not super up on state capitals. Oh, South Carolina? I mean, isn't that what the hurricanes are for? I don't know if I've ever seen one where Canada gets attacked. How bad are the hurricanes, in all seriousness? Laura. As such, Reen, I wish to withdraw. Denied. Canada gets attacked, but they pretend it's New York. This is the problem. Actually, I'll be the one withdrawing from frontline combat. Huh? That's because we politely offer the aliens a snack and something to drink? Reen. It seems awfully sudden. What's your line of thinking? During all the battles we fought, one thing stood out to me. Couldn't help but notice that under ordinary circumstances, Laura and Fie's fighting styles would complement each other perfectly. Well, you think so? Interesting. What do you mean? Laura's the ideal knight, standing strong in the thick of the fight, dominating enemies with her blade. Would like to point out that the second Resident Evil movie, Raccoon City, was completely Toronto, right down to the final fight was the fact that the final fight was filmed at City Hall. Mim, I'm assuming it was this one. My boss was actually one of the special effects people for that film. It was one of the Resident Evil films. I'm assuming because that one was done in Toronto, it's that one because we're from Toronto. But he was on the team that did the special effects for it. You can let me know when you're back without bits. Then there's Fie, the ideal vanguard, overwhelming the opposition with her speed and creating openings for Laura. During the practical exam, none of us should have stood a chance against the two of you. Put it that way, it does make sense. If they could form a combat link, they'd be virtually unstoppable. Yeah, I don't think that's escaped you two either. That's why you keep trying to form a combat link. There's something stopping you from connecting with each other. Whatever it is, it's been frustrating both of you this whole time, right? It's exactly as you say. Okay, so since that's how things stand, it makes sense for the two of you to just give up and withdraw from combat. In fact, considering everyone's relative strengths and weaknesses, it makes no sense for me to fall back. This way you'll have more chances to work out whatever it is that's standing in the way of you forming a link. You have my thanks. I'll take you up on your offer then. That's what I like to hear. You can be really audacious sometimes, you know? Just like you were with me and Eustace. You think? I don't really think I did anything out of the ordinary. That's so you, Reen, to not think anything of it. Still, thanks to you, there might be hope for these two after all. We'll do what we can. But first you need to get back to the hotel, right? Cool. Our guy just wants to be a slacker, let's be perfectly honest. Any treasure here? Nope. Never is. Healies, please. And there's no teleport out of this dungeon, so I have to actually walk all the way back. And by walk, I mean, cutscene. You gonna make me fight? Please don't make me fight something else. Something wrong, Elliot? Is it just me, or do you guys hear a Sonata off in the distance? Oh, cool. Are we underneath the opera house now? Oh. Now that you mention it, I do hear music. Very faintly. I think I can make out a violin and a flute. Quite an elegant piece, too, from the sound of it. It doesn't sound pre-recorded, either. The sound is filtering down here from the surface. This way. Please blow up this wall. I don't care if there's a thing we can push. Just blow up the wall. Is this a secret passage? The music does seem to be louder here than it was before. You know, I feel like I've heard this tune somewhere before. Should we try and see where it leads? Agreed. Let's see if there's some way to open it. Expose more of the world to monsters. I mean, there's this odd-shaped brick that's completely not out of place. I'm gonna see before I touch any bricks. Who knows what nonsense is on the other side of this. We're out of active duty, so our job is to push buttons and walls now. I had no idea there was a mechanism like this in the underground passage. I can hear the melody more clearly now, too. Looks like this leads out to the surface. Okay, let's follow this passage and see where we come out. Here goes. Guess this is that supposed to be? Yeah, that's supposed to be the bit of the wall that came out. Does the music actually get louder as we walk towards it? There is it's a lamp. Aha! I see you, treasure chest. You can't hide from me. Away! Take that, fiend. Samus starts singing Lost Woods from Ocarina of Time. Can you two link again? No. Interesting that they can only... I guess you just don't have your third level link ability yet? Oh, yeah, so I want to try out Scud Ripper. Heck yeah. It's like shoots through, teleports back, and is like, yeah. Oh, that paralyzes them? Jeez. Can you hit all three of them too? No, you can hit two of them. Jeez, this line be thick. Hit all four of those guys. Just kill all four of them. I think we can just normal attack the rest of these guys. There we go. Got some levels. Cannon reached level 3. You now have Hydro Cannon. Mount healed multiplied by 1.75. Begin battle with gradual HP regen. Recover 30% of max HP for 3 turns. Cannon in D major. That was the last song I learned when I was taking piano lessons. In that exact key. Okay, up the mysterious ladder. I think we already had a Fortuna. Whoever designed these lamps did a good job because they're still in operation. I think the music does actually get louder. Yeah, because when I'm back here it's super quiet. Yeah, the music actually does change as you get closer to it. How did you see me around that corner? Wind. Don't have any wind. You had wind, did you not? Yes. So it's time for the in-stream pillow fight? Is that what I'm hearing? I think you were. You've been around for actually most of my streams, Sam, so I wouldn't be surprised if you've been here for all the quotes.
行こっか。
Finish this guy off. There we go. Don't vomit on my shoes. What did I just tell you?
僕の番だな。くらえ。
あ、任せて。
私の番だな。
Ooh, you have blind. Let's go for the other guy.
僕の番だね。
Which one was the previous quote? Don't want to scroll up because that means alt tabbing. Yeah, it was 2. I think I only have like 5 quotes. What does that recover you being blind? No, it does not.
くらえ。
Oh yes, the horse kissy one.
行くぞ。
Counter kill.
私の番だ
I
ね。
think that was near the end of a stream, so maybe you had gone to bed at that point. Or I don't think you had a class.
クリア。まだ気は抜けないね。
I just want our character like behind them, just like staring, being like, come on guys. Want to move on. I don't like the fact that there's healing here. You need me to say more stupid funny things?
明かりが見えた。
Let me
音も大きくな
heal.
ってる。
I don't care that you're talking.
出口が近いみたいだな。
I hate that you can't heal and do stuff while people are talking. Like, yes, I know there's a treasure chest there. That's why I'm here. I want to open it, but I can't because you're talking. Okay, I'm scared because they gave me a heal point. I'm saving before I walk into the light. By walk, I mean sprint endlessly down this hallway. Ugh. Excuse me, we're here to ruin your wedding. Save scumming is punishment by death. It's not save scumming. Isn't this Matter Park? If so, we're not far from City Hall. Where the heck is this? We are very far from the hotel. Who'd have guessed those underground tunnels would spit us out somewhere like this? The layouts remained unchanged since it was created during the Dark Ages. You can really feel the city's history. It seems like the network of passages here is even bigger than Barahard's underground waterway. Hey, Elliot? Is something wrong? Oh, sorry. I was listening to the sonata, then I realized that the musicians playing it over there are actually friends of mine. They look like students. They seem exceptionally skilled for their age. Oh, they are. I'm really proud to know them. Would you guys mind if I went over and said hi? No sweat, go ahead. Perhaps we should go greet them too? You want to do real programming, not this crappy UML? Yeah. I don't know. I don't find diagrams fun. I've yet to really find a developer who finds diagrams fun. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's a good resource to look at, but it's never like, I enjoy making them. You just want someone else to make it so you can look at it and gain that knowledge. Ah, this doesn't count as a combat zone. I can't whack people with my sword. Or shoot them with a shotgun. Actually, I can't even switch to the main character. I mean, I could make diagrams. I don't particularly want to. Let me ruin your grass. Can I go inside the gardens? Yes, I can, actually. Is it the same texture in every single one of these? 'Cause that would be amazing. I think it is, just they're flipped horizontally. Find you actually do better with just commenting expected behavior, examples of input, output, stuff like that, and doing it in one step at a time rather than using pseudocode or diagrams. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I like just like tracing through code rather than looking at a diagram, but I've seen both sides. Or like a project is stupid complicated, or like you've just been given it and then the diagram is a nice thing to look at first, so you can just sort of piece together in your head like how the different things are connected and how they work together before you actually dive into their code base. They got like a dozen identical flowers in here. Glad I didn't have to pay money for that. There's your friends. We're not going to go see them. What have you got, good sir? I don't care about the students. What are you selling? Juice. I don't know if I want to be buying your golden juice. I have questions. And my next question is, if this is golden juice, what the heck is apple juice? Is apple juice not golden here? Oh, we have to go see his friends. Fine. You have 2 GDDs, though. It's very complex games that you need to know the exact behavior. One mostly for the algorithms, the other because it needs an accurate recreation. Oh, it's making us go talk to his friends. I feel like they just applied the same motion to both of the violinists. Just rigged them and then made the exact same motion happen. Look at how the dude's holding the violin. He's just like, it's just stuck to the underside of his hand. He's not even got his hand closed. It's just like floating. If you ever want to hurt your head, look up older game code. It's great. I like not hurting my head. Yes, good violin physics. Oh, and their bow. It's the bow too. They're just like open hand. It doesn't fall. There's no gravity. Wait, Elliot. Elliot, you're back. Hey, good to see you again, Morris. You too, Ron. Kalinka. Feels like forever since you've been around. You seem like you're doing well. Who are your friends? We're Elliot's classmates at Thor's Military Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you. It seems we're all about the same age, too. So, you're Elliot's hometown friends, then? Which school's uniform is that? Oh, we're students at the Music Academy. Music, huh? Yeah, it's an academy that puts the main focus on music. The school itself is on the outskirts of this district. A lot of famous musicians have graduated from there. Well, that explains why you all play so well. Thanks. Our academy always plays for the concert that they hold during the summer festival every year. Classes are over for the day, so we're just adding a little polish before our performance. Alright, this does seem like the perfect place to practice. Yeah, the Music Academy puts a focus on music. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, I can't believe how good you've all gotten, though. You're always great, but you've improved a ton. You must have really been practicing. You really think so? No, duh. The students at the Music Academy have gotten better at music? Well, we have been practicing. Practically hearing the songs in my sleep now. It's so true. Guess I'd be pretty disappointed if after all that we weren't getting at least a little better. I just wish you were here at the Music Academy with us. Oh, don't misunderstand. Thor's has a really good reputation and all. So, are you still practicing the violin? Yeah, in club practice. I ended up joining the Academy's wind orchestra, actually. I'm glad to hear it. You're really good. I'd hate to hear that you'd given it up. Hopefully we'll get another chance to play together someday. Yeah, I'd really like that. Oh, is it that time already? Get back to the academy. The festival will be here before you know it. We've got practicing to do. I do admire your dedication to your craft. If you had some free time, it'd be great if you could come and see us perform in concert. As for all of you, the more the merrier. Thanks. Looking forward to it. See you later, Elliot. Alright, later. Meanwhile, his friends are talking like, why is he dressed up like a bunny rabbit now? What do they do at that military school? Elliot. Hey, are you... no, it's not that. Anyway, how about we swing by the hotel and give a report, then head back to my house? Sis is probably busy cooking up a storm right about now. Okay. Let's be off then. Where did we... Okay, yeah, that's like... Let's go have a giant feast. Okay. Gosh dang, the skies in this game are nice. I like the fact that they cut out I didn't have to go back to the hotel and just repeat stuff about, hey, we killed the thing that you wanted us to kill. Aw, is Mim still here? We get to go into Elliot's room. Samus has redeemed Juggle. Okay. Let me just make sure that this is going to stop and not continue doing stuff. It is continuing to do stuff. Once it stops doing stuff, I will go and juggle the stuff. Yes, Mim, you are here. It's Elliot's room. We're staring at his large pieces of wood. Okay, it is stopping, it appears. My cords are all tangled. Okay, let's start by making this just my face. Shy has returned. Thank you for the bit, Shy. Okay. How is the camera? Let's put the camera up a little bit. Yes, just in time for Juggle. So yes, I'll try and do something a bit different, which is failure. That is what I'm doing differently. I'm not doing well today. Okay. There we go, that's a bit better. Try and do some fun ones. Oh, but not that well today. We'll try and get the behind the back working in rotation. There we go. We'll try and get the neck stall going in a sec. Okay. No. Okay, we'll try and get the next stall now. We'll see how that goes today. It did not go well, also I don't think you could see it. You weren't expecting me to be good at juggling? You thought this would make a fool of yourself kind of thing? I mean, I don't think I was doing that well, to be honest, and I can try some harder things. That's probably the hardest one I know. If I can get it to work. But basically the balls go up and my hands do the crisscrossing. Yes, there we go. Oh, you could not hear me. I was not saying anything important or impressive. I was mainly saying I'm dropping things a lot and trying to describe some of the moves I was doing. So I guess I can go over it in a little bit more. So, you feel bad for not showing up for class. So, yeah, I can do like a little bit of juggling terminology at the same time. So like your normal. Actually, let me pull the camera back out. Yeah, so your normal rotation is basically you're just throwing under the previous ball. You can go over, then you get this like reverse where it kind of looks like they're falling in on each other. If you just do it from one side, you get this like windmill kind of looking thing. You can reverse your windmill. And then you can do an under, which is you go under the opposing hand. And if you keep doing it, you get kind of this weird crisscrossing look. And then in juggling terminology, a stall is a word for when you take your ball and you have it stay somewhere. So you can have it like land on your shoulder, your head, your neck, your foot, your knee. What do you mean, why have you never witnessed this before, ma'am? I used to do this all the time at camp. Sadly, I've never been able to do more than 3 balls. I can do 2. 2's not very exciting. Because basically you're just trying to keep them in respective columns. And then you can have them go in towards your body, you can have them go out towards your body. That's basically it. And then there's like pseudo tricks you can do. So for example, if I'm doing this, I can pretend I'm doing something else. I'm just holding the other ball and moving it up and down with this one. It looks like I'm using 3 balls, but I'm not. You don't remember seeing it at camp? Maybe you did. You were tired since it was camp. That's fair. 'Cause I know I did it at LIT. I did it less, I guess, as the years went on, just because camp gets busy and being more senior leaders, you have more responsibility and stuff. But yeah. So I started teaching myself juggling, I was probably like 13-ish. There's actually a good instructor when we were at camp who did a juggling choose-your-own-adventure that I went to. And he taught me a lot of those. Let me move this camera down a little bit. He taught me a lot of those things. Choose your own adventure, or CYOA as we abbreviated it. Basically, let me get back to the game while I talk and make it so it's not just my face. There we go. So the camp mim and I. Yes. So at camp, a CYOA was kind of like a free time, but different staff would have like different fun things you could do, or dumb things like trying to eat food underwater, or trying to make your way down to the beach without touching the ground. You could only step on rocks or trees or whatnot. So there was one guy who, choose your own, we called it choose your own adventure. Choose your own activity is probably a better acronym, to be entirely honest. But yeah, he taught me a lot of those things, or at least tried to. The one I was doing, where the 3 balls are going up and just my hands are crossing, but the balls are staying in their own columns. That was one he tried to have me do, but I was not skilled enough to learn it in the time we had at that point. I believe that move's called Book's Barrage, or Burke's Barrage. There's 3 ones that are three sort of combinations that are famous for that. So there's Mill's Mess, which actually is my favorite. Here, let me show it. You're getting more than your minute worth. Let me go back to full screen me. So yeah. So so my favorite one, if you remember, I had this, let me pull this up a little bit, where basically, I'm going to have to take the headset off, but I'll put my microphone over here, so hopefully you can hear me. Okay, hopefully you can still hear me from here. So, from your base, you have your over, and you can do it from both sides. So if you start doing your over back and forth, that's called Mill's Mess, and that's my personal favorite. And basically the one where this one is the exact same pattern, except my hands do the movement instead of the balls. And there's one that's more complicated than that. I believe it's called Rubinstein's Revenge. I don't remember what it looks like. But it's one I've tried in the past and have ball down. There we go. But have not been able to successfully do. Yeah. And if you don't know what contact juggling is, contact juggling is something fantastic that everyone should see once in their lifetime. But basically the point of contact juggling is they have balls that look more like pool balls. They're like glass. And the point is you want it to look like it's floating, or that like it doesn't leave your body. So if you imagine like your hand like a windshield wiper, like neat, 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 and they have it, and it goes like this, and it like rolls over onto the back. That's like one of the very simple moves. I don't know if I can do it kind of like that, but much more graceful, and like not with the giant arc of it leaving my hand as I go back and forth. They make stuff look fantastic. Like they make stuff look like it's levitating. I don't know how they do it, but it's so awesome. If you've never seen it, YouTube it and you will not be disappointed. Like, leave my stream and go look at it. It's fantastic. You're curious what's in that locked cabinet? I assume you mean in-game. I do not have any locked cabinets behind me. I have this like a little cooler. It's a fridge. What is that? That's a microwave. Oh, I see. This thing. I mean, I can show you. It's just like cooking pans and stuff. It's nothing exciting. I can show you if you really want, but yes, no, I keep the demons locked up in a different room. Much better than baby locks. So there you go. We got a good amount, like 10 minutes of juggling. Where do I keep the bodies? I don't need to worry about that, because the demons take care of it. I don't ask questions, and they just disappear. Win-win. Water first. Okay. Whoa, this is incredible. Oh, I guess he voiced that line, but it's been so long I could not remember it. You're just a little concerned.
さすがにこれは趣味の範囲を超えてるだろう。
ちょっと引いたよね。亡くなった母さんが結構有名なピアニストでさ、姉さんと僕はその影響を受けてるってわけ。
そうだったのか。
こんな環境で育ったのなら吹奏楽部を選ぶのも無理ないな。
You thought we all had demons who do stuff for us, you just weren't aware that they could hide bodies? Yeah, just ask your demons if they're okay with taking care of some bodies. Don't ask questions, and yeah. Maybe they eat them, maybe they I don't know, bury them in the beach, throw them in the lake. I don't really know. I don't ask questions. That was part of our arrangement.
でもどうして夕方会った人たちと同じ学校に行かなかったの？
フィー、
Demon pigs?
それは
Are there demon spirits residing inside of your pigs?
なんとなくみんなには気づかれちゃったと思うけど、僕士官学院を受ける前までは音楽院を志望していたんだよね。
But not pigs you'd expect. I'm curious now. I'd expect, I guess, like the big ones that you'd use for bacon, or I don't know, like small teacup pigs that you sell to rich people who like them. Those are the only kinds of pigs I know of. Not the
小
flashbacks.
さい頃から姉さんと一緒に母さんのピアノを聴きながら育ってきた。
They're food pigs, but not the stereotypical fat pink kind. Yeah, I know like pigs come in pink, they come in black, they come in speckled. Beyond that, I don't really know a whole lot about pigs. Did have one at one point, that's when we learned bullets bounce off of pigs. You were shooting pig skulls in your backyard? Yeah, forget juggling, this is what I came to hear. What's this about shooting pig skulls in your backyard? I hope the pig was already dead at this point. Otherwise, you're just making him mad.
父さんは豪快な人で音楽には疎かったけど、母さんにはベタ惚れだったみたいで。
Trying to kill the pig to butcher it and the bullet just bounced from its head. I can imagine it didn't particularly enjoy that.
いつもいつもこの家には温かい音色と笑顔が満ち溢れてたんだ。
He spent an entire afternoon chasing it down. I mean, if I was that pig, I'd run for the whole afternoon too, and longer. I'm not taking another bullet to the head.
でもその母さんが7年前に病気で亡くなって、姉さんと僕は当然のように母さんと同じ道を歩いていった。そして姉さんは音楽院に入ってピアニストとしての道を歩き始めて。
I think it took 3 bullets to take it down. One bounced off, one went in its nose. The last one was behind the skull where it can actually penetrate. Doesn't sound like this pig had a good time. I mean, like, dying to turn into bacon is already not a good time, but to have it take 3 tries? This has been Pig Slaughtering with Samus says thank you for watching my TED Talk.
僕も当然のようにそれに続こうとした。
What is the real kicker?
でも父さんはそれを許してくれなかった。
Before we hear why Elliot's tragic backstory is the way it is, what is the real kicker about slaughtering pigs? The bacon is practically inedible? Why is the bacon practically inedible? Yes, you leave for 2 seconds and now there's a whole story on Samus killing a pig.
趣味程度ならともかく、帝国男子が音楽で生計を立てるなど認められん。
Too much salt, yeah. So my brain was going down like you'd like after all that, you had killed it, and like the blood ran in through the meat. 'Cause I know that I've heard that can make stuff not edible. You did not actually kill the pig; you just chase it for a bit. Yeah, not big on butchering things. Does that mean you have butchered things? I have not butchered a thing. I've not fired a gun. Although that's just Canada in a nutshell.
どんなに食い下がってもそう言って首を縦に振ってくれなかっ
I
た。
feel like I'd be able to do it. I wouldn't like it though. Just scraping the hair off. But you've been present and assisted. But you've not actually shot one, I take it then?
それどころか帝国にある軍学校や士官学校を一通り進めてきたりして。
Yeah, just Canada things. Yeah, I hear you. I get the same way around like blood and medical procedures. If it's human related, I don't know. Like we're talking about killing your pig, and it doesn't seem to affect me. But you talk about like I don't know, cutting into your teeth to into your gums to pull out wisdom teeth, and then I will feel lightheaded. You used to raise meat rabbits, and your mom made you stick around for one of the butcherings for the experience, but never again. Yeah. So my girlfriend, she's from the Philippines, and for a school trip one time, they went to like a butcher for cows. So they watched them like put the cows in and slaughter them, and then they ate it for lunch. As like a beef stew. Like, yeah. Awesome.
結局僕は音楽院への進学を諦めるしかなかった。正直父さんを恨んだよ。
Yeah. How to traumatize school kids. Yeah, I remember in, I think it was geography class. I don't know why it was geography. Grade 9 geography, we had to watch a video about how they slaughtered chickens. That was a fun class.
争い事は苦手だし、戦争なんてもっと嫌いだ。
You've also been there for that.
でも調べたら、
I was lucky in that the sex ed video, I don't know if it's the one they still use, but in grade 9 there's supposed to be like one, it's called The Miracle of Life, and it's the journey of like two parents, one of them's pregnant and their son, and they show you her giving birth, like everything, like head coming out, like all that wonderful stuff. My class was the only one that didn't have to do it because the older brother was in the movie. It was his parents, and we got out on the grounds that he didn't have to see his mom giving birth, and the whole class didn't have to see it. So yeah. I don't think it would have taken our gym and sex ed teacher a whole lot of convincing. We also skipped learning how to use a defibrillator because, and I quote, he wanted to go play tackle football in the snow. So there you go. I've never learned how to use a defibrillator because we played tackle football in the snow.
卒業生の半分は軍人以外の道を選択しているってことも知って、それで結局妥協しちゃったってわけ。
In Canada, yes, they teach, they're supposed to at least teach you CPR and how to use a defibrillator. I don't think they teach you how to use an EpiPen. That's something I learned at camp though, because kids and allergies. But yeah, we had to do CPR, Yeah, shy. We were supposed to do that, but with the teacher strikes, we missed pretty much all of sex ed. I mean, here it's actually fairly common to have defibrillators in large public buildings. Like our schools had one, libraries have them, churches have them, like government offices, courthouses, that kind of thing have them. So it's actually fairly common, like at least that you'd see one. I've never actually seen someone use them. Yeah, in Ontario it's probably mandatory if you have a building larger than whatever, like 50 people. Yes, this is true.
"みんなと比べたらちょっと情けない理由でしょ。結局僕は父さんの言うことに最後までは逆らえなかった。僕の音楽への情熱なんてその程度だったのかと思って。
You have three doctors, you mean? Or do you have 3 defibrillators?
かと思えば、月祭の音楽祭や音楽院にも未練たらたらで。もう、なんていうか、穴があったら入りたい気分だよ。
エリオット。
そうだったのか。
エリオットは後悔してるの。士官学院に入ったことを。
No, Fie's stuff's getting a bit cut off, but the text is basically just her saying, like, do you regret it coming to Thor's Knoll?
どうして？
You have 3 defibrillators. Like, at your house or at your school? I know my high school, I can think of, there was one by the pool. At your house. Interesting. I've never known anyone to have a defibrillator at their house.
それに関しては後悔するわけないじゃない。
Is there any particular reason why you have 3 defibrillators at your house? That you want to share? You don't have to. Makai says, so you don't?
毎日忙しいけど充実してるし、放課後には部活で演奏もできる。特別実習なんていう変わったカリキュラムもあるから、いろいろ視野も広げられそうだしね。漠然と音楽院に進学するよりも今は良かったと思ってるくらいさ。卒業後音楽の道を目指すにしても別の道を目指すにしても。
A lot of people in your family are in the healthcare field, so they just keep giving. I'm surprised they're allowed to just, like, take them home and give them away. It's interesting.
今度こそ僕は僕自身の意志で進むべき道を決められると思うから。
エリオット。
そこまで考えていたとは。
強いな、そなたは。
Laura says you really are strong, Elliot.
買いかぶりすぎだよ。
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
音楽院で頑張ってる友達を見て羨ましくは感じちゃってるし。
I mean, I also assume that, like, with defibrillators like that, they have, like, a period they're, like, good for, or, like an expiration date, as it were, but they probably are still good after that, but they have to, like, replace them every, whatever, 5-10 years.
でも、それでも士官学院に入ったことを後悔することだけは絶対にありえないと思うんだ。何よりも君たちと7組のみんなと会えたからね。
いくらなんでもそれは恥ずかしすぎだろう。
Yeah, that makes sense.
エリオット、ひょっとして大物？
そんなに恥ずかしいかな。
さすがに赤面者だろ。
Laura says, I figured that most people would blush saying something like that.
でもエリオットならギリギリセーフかもしれないな。
ディーンにだけは言われたくない気もするけど。でも一つだけ後悔してることはあるかな。それは一体？
Laura just asks, what is it?
その 友達が参加する月祭のコンサートだけど、ずっと前に母さんが演奏して、姉さんも5年前に参加してるんだ。だからそればっかりは出たくて仕方なかったんだよね。
One of his friends is gonna have like a horrible sickness and he's gonna have to take their place. I'm calling this now. Spoilers. I mean, I don't want spoilers, but if people want to make predictions about how this game is headed, I'm totally okay with that. If you think you've pieced together things that haven't been said, I'm totally okay with that. We welcome you into Canada with open arms, as long as you don't have COVID. Or guns, or if you have those kinds of arms. You can't has guns. There's like very strict rules on firearms here. I'm not the person to ask, but it's much more restrictive as to what like you can have, and there's no like concealed gun license and anything like that. That's in the States. Oh, they're not talking this. I can't believe it's already past 9. Ended up staying at Elliot's longer than I thought. Yeah, wasn't expecting her to break out the coffee after our meal too. She even invited us back for breakfast tomorrow. Hardly been here a day, and she's already my favorite person. We'll have to thank her properly at some point. Still, you know, I've lived here all my life. It's only now that I'm running around and doing field study tasks that I'm just realizing how big this city is. You're worried that you're not allowed arms that have been set on fire. I mean, as long as they're not currently on fire. If they've been set on fire in the past and they're not currently on fire, then they're fine. Yeah, a little bit. Meanwhile, in the background, Laura and Fie look very pissed off at each other. They're just going to slip tomorrow's tasks into the guild's mailbox, right? Yeah, they should be delivered first thing tomorrow morning. Considering how organized my father is, I don't doubt they'll be delivered on time, though. I do worry what we're in for. Yeah, you can have guns. They have to be hunting guns. To my knowledge, and I think this was Mim's brother who told me about this. Maybe I think so. Oh no, this was a coworker of mine who used to do competitive shooting here in Canada. So you have to have your guns locked up. It has to be separate from the ammunition, which also has to be locked up. If you're going to say like hunting or a shooting range or something like that, you have to phone the police ahead of time and say, you know, here's where I'm going on this date. I'm taking this route in my car to get there. And you have to get a permit for that. And I think the permit lasts up to 1 year, and it's only to go to that location with that gun with that route. I have a terrible feeling he'll put us to tasks far more difficult than we can actually handle or something. It is kind of ridiculous. I imagine that most people actually don't do that. And like imagine if you're going to like a shooting range and there's an accident on the highway and you have to take a detour. Technically that's illegal, but I imagine people are going to do it anyways. Yeah, I see what you mean. All the more reason we should finish up our report and hit the sack early, I suppose. You think you're about ready to cancel your trip to the shooting range? I imagine that if there was like an accident on the highway, like they would understand. I don't think anyone's going to fine you or put you in prison for that. I think like unless like there's no reason for you to be going this completely different route, I can't imagine they would do anything about it. Hey, what's wrong, you two? Oh gosh, he's actually sitting on the railing? Nice. You tired or quiet? Are you tired or something? You've been awfully quiet. No, Not really. However, listening to Elliot has finally shown me what I must do. Fie, I challenge you to a duel. What? Aren't you supposed to slap them with a glove at this point? Yeah, that's a political conversation. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't mind it. Like, as long as people are respectful and all the usual stuff, I don't really care. But if you want to do it through DMs or on Discord or something, that's totally fine too. Tonight, right? Yes, tonight. I fear I won't be able to sleep until this has been resolved. Hold on a minute. Where'd this come from? A duel? What are you talking about? Exactly what it sounds like. Fie and I will face each other in single combat to determine a victor. That's all. Oh, that's all. Are you kidding me? Well, can't do it in a populated area like this. Especially not at night. Wake the whole neighborhood. How about that park we're at earlier? Matter Park, I think? Yeah, people always love when students are just swinging around swords and shooting each other in the local park. That seems like an ideal venue. Just go back into the underground passage. Just go, dip inside the underground passage. Have your duel there. The area around the exit from the underground passage should be nice and quiet. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. But honestly, Reen, you're not just going along with this, are you? I mean, I don't know if it was. If it's probably private property, but private to like the city, to the government, which is probably the same with the park. Parkland is private property to the government. Well, not quite private property, but it's privately owned but publicly accessible. But you still can't just go shooting people in it. Oh, shush it. The capital might have a heady nightlife, but that's no excuse to cause a commotion. Bah. Haha, alright. Let's head over to the park then. Trams are still running, right? They run until around 11. Are we seriously doing this? Yes, yes we are. Okay. Oh, can I actually go in? Can I go to the cafe? They play music at night, right? Oh yeah, he's... Are you the guy we got the record for? I think that's the guy we had to get the record for. Are you gonna tell us anything? No. Okay, to the park. Let's go kill one another, as students do. Do I get to control the fight, or is it going to be like an epic cutscene? The park scenery has an almost mystical air at night. It's nice. You're in luck. Not too many people taking a leisurely stroll at this hour. But there's some. Okay, that may be true, but this is still the capital. You shouldn't be fighting here. How did it come to this? Put a sock in it, Machias. I apologize for burdening you with this, but I'd appreciate you keeping watch. This is ridiculous. Anyway, let's move over to that gazebo we came out of earlier. Okay, that was what, back here? What a nice evening for killing each other.
やっぱりこの二人もともと気が合うんだな。
Okay, it's time to duel. Because they want to duel. Because they can't work out what's like wrong between them, so they figure we'll just fight. It's all we know how to do. I don't see any people in this part of the park. I'm fine with here if you are. Gah.
フィー、単刀直入に言おう。この勝負、私が勝ったらそなたの過去を教えてほしい。最初はそなたの強さに納得できぬものを感じていた。そなたが力を抑えていたのは最初から分かっていたからな。そしてその体格でその連動、私の部の常識からはあまりにもかけ離れすぎていた。だろうね。
Really? Yeah, all things considered, Fie's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
そして良平という存在、そのあり方にも正直良い感情は持っていなかった。騎士を聖堂とするならば、良平はいわば邪道。己の価値観に反しているゆえ、心を合わせられないのだと思った。
Slow zoom into Fie's elbow.
だが、それは勘違いだった。エリオットの話を聞いて、私は自分の心に問いかけてみた。気負うことなく、ありのままの自分を見極めようとしてみたのだ。そうすると、数ヶ月共に過ごして、私がそなたを信頼できる人物だととっくの昔に知っていたことを、価値観とは関係なく心がそう判断していたことを。だが私の頭の固さと堅くなさがそれを見えなくし続けていた。心ではそなたを認めているのに頭で合わないと思い込んでいたのだ。おそらくその矛盾こそアークスで心を合わせられなかった原因だろう。
Oh, you can't read half the text? Okay, let me try and summarize. Sorry, I did not realize that. Let me do this. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Basically, what Laura said is, if she wins this fight, she wants Fie to tell her everything about her past, about how she became to be so powerful, about holding back. Yeah, I need to like do some hotkeys or something, because I have screens set up to move my face around to the different corners. I need to like set up some hotkeys, like number pad 1379 or something to do that. That would be nice. You just listened to me read it. Yeah, the problem is when they're doing voices, I sometimes don't always catch that my face is covering it. So then Laura was just manually move your camera so your face is over top of the face of a cute girl. Hello, Fire Swamp. I mean, I have done this. But yeah, Laura was basically saying how she thinks that the reason why they couldn't create their link together was that in her heart she believed that Fie could be trusted, but in her head she couldn't. And she'd come to realize this during Elliot's sadness talk, but wants to put those different beliefs into action. And Fie has not responded. She's just gasped and done nothing. So that's how it was. Thank you, Machias, for putting the text in the bottom corner, but at least I'm reading it. Do you know about this? Yeah, I noticed during our fight with the monster earlier. Yeah, this is why I need hotkeys, is I've looked at this game in every single corner, and like if I did like middle left, middle top, there's been text in every single location. The only solution would be to remove my face.
壁があると思い込んでいたのは
私も同じ。
Her arm did like a weird glitchy thing.
ラウラはいつもまっすぐだから。
You don't want to remove my face, you like my face. Thank you, Samuses.
私を受け入れられないって心のどこかでちょっと諦めていた。
Or remove the text, then my face can't be covering it.
そうか。
でもどうして？私の過去が知りたいのはなぜ？それを知ることがラウラにとって何の意味があるの？
決まっているだろう。私がそなたを好きだからだ。
何を？
Do we just have a late night confession?
以前リンに絡んでしまった時もそうだったが、どうも私は見込んだ相手や気に入ってしまった相手のことは理解できないと気が済まないらしい。そなたの過去、そなたがそうある経緯の一端を知りたい。だからこれはただのわがままだ。それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。
I'm not sure what to say. That's our Laura, all right. Textless Tuesday?
やっぱりラウラはすごいな。
This is Moving Camera Monday.
いいよ、教えても。でも報酬は自分の手で掴み取るのが傭兵の流儀。
I don't think it's going to go full Yuri. But, well, yeah, it is going Neptunia by the minute. Firestorm, I'd just like to point out Mim is the one who asked for me to put people in bunny outfits. Take from that what you will.
よかろう。だが報酬のつもりはない。勝利の勇しとさせてもらおう。
上等。
君たちもう十分気が合ってるだろうが。
立ち会いは引き受けた。
Please let that happen on stream. I want to see Mim next to a bunny.
危険だと判断したら止めるから全力でやり合うといい。
ああ。
感謝。
Jeez, these power levels. Oh, please just let this be like a Street Fighter kind of combat. That'd be fantastic.
排除する。ほいっと。
やるな。
そっちこそ。
There's no text for this. It's not covered by my face.
父に教わった奥義を持って答えさせてもらおう。
私も団長に教わったとっておきの戦技を見せる。
Something about they're both gonna go all out. And we have called the duel. Well, maybe it will go full Yuri. We have two girls panting on the sidewalk after some intense physical activity.
これはなあ、リン、どっちの勝ちなんだ？
立ち会いを引き受けたのに申し訳ないんだが、引き分けとしか言えないな。
そうか。
まあ。
That's you have to go up a flight of stairs. See, I try to go up the stairs and I trip and smash my knee into one of the steps.
いずれ精進の暁にでも取っておくとしよう。そなたともいずれ決着をつけたいところだしな。
なんで俺まで。
まったく。
私の負け。夜間戦闘は良兵のお箱。フラッシュまで使ったのに決着をつけられなかった。昼間だったら負けてた。
それは
まあ多分そうだろうな。
I had a friend who destroyed his knee in a snowball fight. At university, he was running around, slipped and fell, and like looked down at his knee and was like, my kneecap's not supposed to be on the side of my knee. Yeah.
そうなのか。
Had to call off the snowball fight and bring in a stretcher.
分かった。
This is the real dangers of
勝利を受け
Canada.
入れよう。
You destroyed your knee during a wrestling match? I've been fairly lucky that I have not like broken anything. Not really had any major injuries. Yeah, like my left wrist has a thing that acts up every now and then from when I used to play football, but that's about it. And Samus has fainted.
その。
俺たちは席を外すか。
Jeez. That's entering lawsuit area.
私は別に。ラウラ、いい？
そうだな。一緒に聞かせてもらおう。
分かった。
Cool, now I get Fie's backstory.
私が前にいたのは西風の旅団というところだった。気づいた時には戦場にいた。どこかの国のどこかの辺境にある名前も知らない紛争地帯。
Okay, then yeah. Yeah, not a whole lot McDonald's could do about that then.
いくつもの両兵団がミラ目当てで誰かの欲望を叶えるために戦うその地で、私を拾ったのは両兵王。
Oh, we have baby Fie now.
西風の旅団という割と有名な両兵団のリーダーだった。ひょうひょうとしてるけど抜け目なくて、しぶとさとずる賢さと悪運だけは飛び抜けていたおじさん。でも私にとっては育ててくれた親と同じだった。隊員は変わった人ばかりだったけど、みんな私を可愛がってくれた。そのうち掃除とか食事当番とか荷物運びとかを手伝うようになって。
That woman is creepy because she has no eyes and barely a nose shadow.
空いた時間に戦場で生き延びるいろいろな技術を教わるようになっていた。いくつかの偶然の結果、私は10歳で実戦を経験して。
Is that back for you? There we go. Yeah, I don't know what... Okay. Nice. No refresh required. Nice. I don't know what dropped. My internet looks fine. My CPU is fine. I don't know. Maybe Twitch being weird. Not sure. Oh, it's good that it refreshed for everyone.
渋る団長をみんなが説得する形で私は西風の旅団の一員となった。
At 10, she became a full-fledged
そ
member.
れから数年が過ぎて
It's been doing this a lot, you've noticed? I mean, guess I'm kind of glad that it's doing that for other people. 'Cause my internet isn't always the best, but it didn't show any of the signs I would normally expect there if it
私は
was
シルシー
acting
ドなん
up.
て呼ばれるようになっていた。団のみんなと一緒に大陸のあちこちを回って
I wouldn't be surprised if you've only seen it happen to me. I think it happens when my computer switches networks, which it sometimes does automatically. I'm not sure why that means it like fully has to drop the stream and come back instead of us like having a couple seconds.
辛いことや危ないこともあったけど生き延びてみんなと一緒にいた。去年団長がいなくなるまでは赤い星座大陸西部で
I want the cool
西
scorpion
風の旅団
logo.
と双璧と言われる両兵団団長の東進という人とうちの団長は宿敵同士だった。そして両兵王と東進はとうとう一騎打ちをすることになった。
Yeah, save your bitch, Shy.
3日3晩死闘を繰り広げて最後に相打ちになった。そして団長がいなくなった後
Interesting that that's what comes up when you do quote 0. That's curious. You only used 300 of them today. Well, you should save the rest of your bits for others then.
残されたみんなはどこかにいなくなってしまった。ただ私だけを残して
Samus says, can you try something for me? Do you like quote -1 or like -10? I'm curious if it just defaults to like the last one that it spat out if you put in a number like that. It might. It might just be defaulting to the last quote that came out. So you could test that. You could do like quote 2 and then do quote -10 again. Yeah, I mean, I do only have like 5 quotes, so the RNG odds of that is better. Okay, apparently just RNG, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I only have the 5 quotes, so yeah, you just got really lucky twice in a row. I don't know what to say. After all that, you ended up coming to the academy? Yeah. So Fie's like 10? Just when I was wondering what to do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. It's how we first met. I told her what had happened. She dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal. After that, well, you know the rest. Gosh dang it, Fie's like 10. That's quite a history. Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. You're disappointed it's not 0 aligned? There we go. There's Fire Swamp bringing out the big guns. But I feel like I finally know you. She's still pretty young, even if it's been a couple years since. I thought at one point she said she was 14. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base to build on. How about it? Care to mix things up a little? Oh. Let's do it. She's supposed to be a couple years younger than the other characters. No. Now wait just a minute. Should have known. The only thing you're liking about COVID are on the days you have dates. They're over call, so you'll have to get half dressed. Guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh? Well, it's at your discretion, of course. Doubt either of you has the energy to fight us at our peak. But we'll give it a try. Gotta be kidding me. We haven't got a chance against them. I would say get the, your left half dressed. Leave the right half undressed. Come on, this is a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right? I think this is a little bonus for a field study and give it the best we've got. Fine. Did he just put his hand back, get the gun, keep going back, and then pull it? I don't intend to hold back. So I expect no less from the both of you. Only because we want to go back and sleep. Ha! You have my thanks. Here we go. Oh, we get... Heck yeah, we get to kill ourselves. I don't know that skill.
私の番だね。
I am not wearing pants. It's called shorts. There you go. I have found a loophole in your ban of pants. Ooh, I can check out my own weak... I'm not level 39. Stop lying. I win this round. Yeah. And Laura's paralyzed. Wonderful. Yeah, I probably have to heal.
Yep.
行くぞ
You can only do this. I assume Machias is going to have the worst health.
これならどうだ。
We've tried Fire Swamp, we've tried very hard, and we've not yet succeeded.
あ、任せて。
Exactly, Mim.
ほいっと。
せいや
Sure, why not? Because I don't know how much longer Fie can
シルフ
last.
ィードダンス。一上がり。
That was much better.
一気に行くぞ
任せたまえ。
You forgot to pay attention. Why are they fighting again? Fie and Laura were basically like, now that we are
油断したか
can
な。
link together, we can become an unstoppable pair. And really, that's a game over?
全力で行かそこだタ
They might have not been linked because of like paralysis and stuff, or I just forgot to link them. That's also another option. At least I know your healths now. It's nice. Yeah, let's try and get rid of one first.
任せるがよい。砕けちゃ
あ、任せて。行くよ。
Took away from you having an S break. I should have thought that through.
そこだ。タ
Oh, can you? Oh, you couldn't counter that. That's a shame. Gosh dang it, Fire Swamp. Yeah, I probably need to heal Fie.
行くぞ。
Oh, nice. Thank you for lining up for me, boys.
そこだ。
Stop getting yourself shotgunned in the face.
スキャリー。そこだ。タ
Jeez.
もらった。
Can you stop that,
した
please?
かな。
これならどうだ。
Well, this has been the hardest fight we've had to do so far. It's lovely. I can weaken myself, but I will not bring myself to that point.
全力で行かせてもらうぞ。
こうなったら。
I have to overcome myself, Mim.
せいや。
Oh my gosh.
これならどうだ。
スキャリー。
Straight out of the gate at half.
早く。
Can I have a turn, please?
油断したかな。
I haven't had a move yet.
この程度。
Wow. Well, I think this one's a write-off. I don't know if I've ever used this one. Let's see what it looks like.
これならどうだ。
未熟な。
The worst part is, I feel like at this point in the game, I'm trying to think. No, the last time they let you save was before you came. Was what? Yeah, after you came out, but before you went to dinner, so you could go back and level, but you'd have to go back so
全
far.
力で行かせてもらうぞ。
こうなったら。
Yes, inconsistent combat strengths, because I'm pretty sure my characters are about level
もらった。
33, and if I inspect these guys, they're now level 39.
行くよ。チャンス。ラウラ決めるよ。
心得た。
We finally get something.
私の番だな。
You're how long are you asleep for? 5 rounds. Okay, so we're not attacking him. Actually, I'd like you to keep your S-craft. Why did you turn around after you attacked him?
行くよ。
He's asleep, so we just let him be.
やっ。
We just have to make sure
任せる
we
がよい。
take out Machias before he wakes up. But we have like 4 more rounds.
行こっか。
We now both have our S breaks.
チャンス。
スキアリ。
あ、任せて。
So we're going to take out Machias. We're going to heal. And then we have 2 S breaks to use on Reen. And any, like... Oh, did we petrify him? Heck yes.
任せて
Does that count as killing him?
なんで僕
There
が
we go.
行くぞ
Okay, how many turns do we have left of you? Okay, so we have 2 turns of him being asleep. So we're going to boost our strength. Hey Mitch, how's it going?
任せて
We're just fighting this battle for like the 5th time. Yes, speed up our time, please.
Yep.
Cast haste.
行くぞ
Okay. And now we're gonna just destroy ourselves. He's petrified. Does this not count as a victory? It counts as a defeat if I'm petrified. You can't do anything. I'm just gonna keep attacking you, I guess. There we go. Finally, we're able to kill ourselves. Yeah, there we go. So we were level 33. This game is Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. The first game. There's currently 3. They just announced the 4th one fairly recently. Coming out probably 2021. There's no exact date pinned down on it. But the gist of this game is we are students at a military academy who are selected to be the best of the class, or best of the school, and we have monthly combat missions and just times going out into the near. What's that? April 2021. Thank you, Samses. But yeah, so we're currently on a school field trip kind of thing where we have to go out and help people in the nearby city. But these two were having a fight, and then they got over it, and then they wanted to prove their strength to our teammates. So, oh, that is oh, you're saying the time for you. Gotcha. Silly me to think that we would put dates in a good order, like year, month, day. We did it. It only took us 5 tries. I mean, it's possible it could come out in April 2021. Not that I'm probably going to get to it by then. Uh-huh. You too. It's like they're off in their own little world. I think we just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo. Hey, what are you 4 doing? Aw, crap. Uh-oh. Students, are you from one of the local high schools? We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park. What in Ideo's name were you doing? Just put away our weapons calmly. Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, although admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of this. We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there. Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed. Gosh dang it, Fie! That's what I said at the very start! Go to the underground tunnels! October 2020? Good to know. Maybe I'll finish this game by October 2020, but I'm not finishing the other 2 games by October 2020. Okay, yeah, but PC won't be until next year. Yeah, I'd be getting it for PC anyways. You just realized he missed a great joke opportunity while they were fighting because the boys wanted to wear the skirts to keep in line with the new stream rules of no pants. No, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this? Just don't act like you're some innocent bystanders. Samus stands by them wearing the skirts better than the girls. Yay, level ups for everyone. Makai's letting you know.
この調子で頑張りなさい。
So that was all of Saturday's stuff. I think we have Sunday and then into Monday, I think, for this field study. I think it was... Or no, we came Friday and we just found our place. So this is the last day of the field study then. Did he just knock on that door with his mind? Are they still asleep? It's almost time for breakfast. Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting. What's wrong? You look exhausted. Might say you've had a pretty eventful night. Tisk tisk, look at these geriatrics. On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fie? Psh, and you call yourselves men. How can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human? Oh, just let's calm down. What the heck did you guys do last night? Two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fie and Laura are all buddy-buddy now. Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first, let's grab the list of today's tasks from the mailbox. Okay, what have we got today? Wow, so that's what happened yesterday after you guys left. I feel all left out now. Yeah, Samus's Mim heard about the no pants thing. This is how he's getting around it. You have our apologies. Listening to you talk about your resolve yesterday strengthened my own. Simply couldn't wait any longer. We'll treat you to something later. Consider yourself lucky you didn't have to endure 2 hours of police questioning afterward like we did. Oh, that's why you all seem so tired. Yeah, it's not the lack of sleep that gets you, it's the mental fatigue. Do pajamas count as pants? Well, there's many kinds of pajamas, Samus's. Are you wearing a nightgown? Nightgowns do not have pants. Therefore, you can have pajamas that do not count as pants. So did you receive another packet of tasks from the governor? Yep, probably delivered first thing this morning before we were even awake. Look them over once we're finished our breakfast. Agreed. It's flannel pants? I guess you could have flannel pants that weren't pajama pants. I've never thought of that before, but I guess it's a thing. Make sure you get plenty to eat so you'll have lots of energy for the day ahead. There's plenty more where that came from if you can manage it. If you're trying to avoid the word pants, I prefer the term long shorts. Okay. We have a monster at a port. I have questions. You need someone to test a new product. Made for walking. Do pajama long shorts that go down to your feet count as pants? Probably. Is a onesie pants? Could you wear a onesie and not be pants? Yes, made for walking. And we have oh no. No. Family cat's gone missing. Please let the new product be a maid outfit for Mim. I mean, does he need another one? Looks like we've got quite a variety today, too. Yeah, one of them looks like it'll take us to an area we didn't get to see yesterday. Mim went AFK for 2 minutes. Yep, that monster extermination request from Heimdall Port. Shouldn't have any problems getting there on the tram. Same for Mater Park, where we were yesterday. Likely have to visit a number of locations today as well. Considering that the festival begins tomorrow, I expect the city will be abuzz with excitement. Thanks, Mitch. You have a good, guess it's day for you? Still, no need to rush. Well, take care, everyone. It'll be fun just walking around, watching as everyone puts the finishing touches on their decorations. Right. Thanks, sis. Thank you very much for making us breakfast. Alright, let's get started. These jobs aren't going to do themselves. Hello, Avier Red. I hope I pronounced that correctly. How are you doing? Let's look at those quests again. Yay, I'm glad I can pronounce things. So we have just the one required? Just the one required. To kill a monster. One to test a new product that we hope is a maid outfit for Mim. Is it bad your only thought right now is pants on head would be perfect for twin tails? I have questions about how your mind works, Fire Swamp. I'm not the god of pronunciation, nor am I the god of spelling. My spelling is horrible. Okay. We probably have time for one, maybe two of these before the end of the stream. We'll start with Maid for walking, since that seems to have the most interest. Should actually look where I need to go. Lesage on Vanquier Street. Your professional help will need some professional help. Okay. Oh, it's the first one. Perfect. Hey, Mim. Think we found what we were looking for. You're a big fan of the series. You wish there were more streams for it. I'm glad to hear that. Samus likes this. So this is like the second game in the Legend of Heroes I've played. I'd played Trails in the Sky, just the first game before this. I'd heard from someone else who came onto the stream a couple weeks back that I should probably finish that series before this one because there's some major spoilers. So I'll probably be switching back to that eventually. But yeah, I agree. I love this series. This game in particular I cannot words now. I'm no longer the god of pronunciation. Reminds me a lot of Persona in a lot of ways, which is another series that I entirely love. Let's talk to this man now. Well now, you kids must be from Thor's Class 7. I'm Howard, the owner of this here boutique. You look shocked that I know who you are. I was the one who designed those uniforms you're wearing. Is that so? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you then. Come to think of it, just heard yesterday that our uniforms were made here. They're fantastic uniforms. It's an honor to be able to speak to the man who designed them. You're gonna make me blush if you keep all that up. It's really the other way around. You all suit your uniforms very well. You made your own little tweaks to match your personalities. Good stuff. Thanks. I'm guessing you're here because that request I sent in, then? That's right. Can you tell us a little more about it? He designed the outfits and also makes maid outfits. I have a request about next year's outfits. No problem. He's got some new shoes in. I'd like one of you to give him a little test run for me, just to see how they hold up in action. Oh, that sounds interesting. It's not our usual kind of request. Glad to see the interest. So, you got some time to wear some shoes? I guess. Be glad to help. That's the way. So what kind of shoes do you need us to test? They're actually the Strega Corporation's newest design. The Strega Corporation? I think I've heard the name before. I don't know my shoe brands very well. I guess they ain't that popular here in Erebonia. I do happen to be familiar with them, actually. I believe they celebrated their 50th anniversary last year. They're from Le Mans State, right? Girlfriend introduced you to the series, started CS3 after beating it. Not having 4 come out for PC for quite some time. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I think Samus has said it comes out on console in October, but PC not until next year. You can back and start on 1, but making the decision to skip that again to the Crossbell series and play 0 in Azure before continuing to 2. I believe Samus's wakes up at 6 a.m. is what they're saying. Yes and yes. I'm pretty impressed you two know so much. Same here. Read about them in a magazine once, that's all. You sleep for 21 hours. If you sleep for 21 hours, then you'll miss everyone's streams tomorrow. I just realized you're wearing Strega shoes yourself, young lady. Strega stuff's easy to move in and durable enough. They're pretty decent. Good to hear some positive impressions. Anyway, I should probably explain what I actually want you to do. Or will after we decide on who will be wearing them. The ones I've got here are for girls, specifically girls who are maybe 160 to 170 reggae tall. We've got only one person here who fits that bill. Mim. You're up, Laura. Can't imagine anyone else in our group wearing them, at least. Then it's sorted. Mind if I ask you to put them on now? You can't even sleep for 2 hours, hand over the ability to sleep. Seems like they're a perfect fit. Need this as well, so here you go. Ooh, a pedometer? What might this be? It's an orbital pedometer. Just used to track how many steps you've taken. Works in tandem with a transceiver in the shoes to count all your steps. Yeah, it sounds like overkill, but I like my data as accurate as possible. That definitely seems thorough. Is there a specific number of steps you'd like me to take before we return? I think 2,000 steps should do it. You can walk around more if you want, though. So it should be the same either way. So more steps isn't better or worse. Anyway, once you clear 2,000 steps, come on back and talk to me. Understood. Okay, Laura, ready to do some walking? Always. Can I do other things while I'm doing this? Oh, I have to actually equip them and not take them off? Okay. Okay, and they're already equipped. Oh, and I actually have different shoes that I got at some point. Okay. That's a yes, I can do other quests while I do this. Good to know. In that case, we'll do, what was it, the cat finding quest? Oss District. I don't know if it'll let me... 18 steps. Wonderful. Okay. I'm sure it won't count any steps for traveling to an entirely different district. Straight up into this house. Excuse me, we're invading your house. Spoiler rules, no spoilers. Yeah, just no spoilers. For people who haven't played this game or seen it, if they have, like, suspicions or ideas or things like that, I'm totally fine hearing those, but not from people who've played the game. But thank you for asking. Old Man Keaton. No, where'd you go? Don't worry, I'm sure she'll be back soon enough. Oh, you're... Machias, I'm so glad you came. It's no trouble. You want us to find a kitten for you, right? That's right. She's been gone since yesterday, and we were worried sick. Then we heard about all of you from City Hall. It was quite a surprise, to be honest. We sent a request to the Residents Association. We never expected Carl would take matters into his own hands. So you didn't send it to us directly? Dad's as sharp as ever. Yeah, he really knows how to handle things here. Haha, he's the governor for a reason. Back on topic, though, for that you're all very busy as it is. Do you have time to help us with this? If not, there's no need to worry about it. I mean, I've got to walk 2,000 more steps, so yep. There's always time to find a pet. Oh, thank you so much. Does that mean you're gonna find No-No? That's right, we'll bring her back before you know it. Could you tell us what she looks like? Take a swig each time you have to find someone's cat. Okay, there we go. Of course, she's a kitten with pure white fur. She's wearing a red collar with a bell on it. Oh, and she's a bit of a scaredy cat. Noted. So when did she disappear? Yesterday evening. She ran away because I left the window open. It's all my fault. Oh no, Chach, it's not your fault. We told you she was too small to be able to get out of the window, and keeping it open would be fine. So high up we never expected her to be able to get out that way. Seems like a natural assumption. Can't underestimate cats, even if they're young. That applies to her too. Agreed. Is there anything else you know that could help us? Unfortunately not. Just as Chacha said, Nono's scared very easily. It's only been one night since she's left, so it's very likely she's still in the Ost district. I see. So you're probably better off keeping our search pretty local? Yes, and I think we can safely assume we should begin our search outdoors. Someone certainly would have gotten in contact with the association if she managed to get into their house. It does stand to reason that she'd be somewhere outside. Great. We'll start searching right away. Thank you so much. Please find No-No for me. Okay, let's find this cat. Get 2,000 steps. It's like it tells me places I should go to. We'll start with the close one that I assume doesn't have it. Also, I'm curious about triple question marks. I want to investigate that. Head bobbing cats. A mom and her kitten. It's always nice to see a family getting along. Neither of them match the description we've been given, though. Yeah. Then we should keep searching. Fie's got cat radar. Your cats don't do that? I don't have cats, so no, my cats don't sit there and just like nod like bobbleheads. I want to see what this is. Can I go into this thing? No. Well, thanks. Putting this mystery here and making me want to go take a look at it. Okay, there's... You don't have the collar. You have cats and 100% they do that? Remember that -5. I would love to have a cat, Samus's. And I will probably one day own a cat, but not right now, unfortunately. What a strange cat. It almost resembles a cow. He misguised sarcastic empty treasure chest mincer. Oh, it's been so long since I played that. I'll probably have to... I'm actually trying to think. It was probably like 6 or 7 years since I played the first Skyswing game. I'll probably have to like watch a recap or something before I actually play the second one. You'll give me a cat. In fact, you'll give me 5. Do you have 5 cats, Samus's? I wonder if you can milk it. I doubt that's possible somehow. So it doesn't match Nono's description, though. Yeah, let's check elsewhere. Okay, last one was like up over here somewhere. You also don't seem to match the description. I can make this barrel go away. There we go. You'll pay me a cat on Tuesday for a cat today. As long as you don't turn that cat into a hamburger, I guess. Oh, there's a cat. Not the right color, though. Then it's not No-No. Doesn't seem like there's any other cats around here either. Yeah, we should go check somewhere else. Meow? I believe we've searched the entirety of the Ost district now. Yeah, I think so. What's up? Well, Ost's home to most of Heimdallar's stray cats. I haven't seen their leader around anywhere. The stray cats have a leader? Do we have to fight them? This will be amazing. They have a leader? Guess we haven't really searched the alleyways or anything yet. True, those are the kinds of places you'd expect to find kittens, too. Allow us to return to our search, then. Fie's cat radar is going off now. What's wrong, Fie? That's quite the impressive presence I feel. Bunnies versus cats. Have any of them except Hades, Athena, Maka, and Fake Maka? Don't actually know how to spell that name. How many cats do you have if I can pick one of them? Meaning that there's a choice, but I can't pick one of those four. I guess if you told me you'd give me 5 cats, you have 5. Mocha? As in like a coffee drink, a mocha? You have 12 cats that you know of. I'm just waiting for them to turn into cat girls. Meowka. Okay. That is an impressive amount of cats. Mauka. It's massive for a cat. Maybe this is their leader? Yes, tiger cat. That's one big cat. That's him. That's the leader of all the cats in the Ost district. They call him Mr. Tittles. Gosh dang it. That's not a very imposing name. Dang it, Mr. Tittles, come back here. And teach me how to jump like that. He sure is quick. Especially for his size. He's not the boss for nothing. Guess his hideout's on the other side of this gate. Must be, I wouldn't have thought to look there. Let's get this gate open and take a look. Is it alright for us to do that? Beware, Mr. Tittles. I was expecting a cat in a suit named Dawn Fluffles. Samus's, I looked very carefully at it because that was the first thing I read too, and I was like, no. Sure, the only thing behind here is an old abandoned house. No one will complain if we lock it up afterwards. Do you have the key for it? Also, why did you think the cat couldn't come back here? You thought this measly little gate would stop a cat? Mr. Tittle should be around here somewhere. There he is. Yeah. Huh? That's the kit. That kitten matches No-No's description perfectly. You just want to call the cat Dawn Fluffles? I'm okay with that. Never would have expected to find her here. Likewise, I'm glad we did, though. Don't celebrate too early. Looks like Dawn Fluffles was keeping No-No safe. Oh gosh. Oh boy, looks like we made him mad, too. I'll take care of it. Don't worry, we're not here to hurt you. Fie. Are you okay? I'm fine, stay quiet. Got it. We're not your enemy. All we wanted to do is take that kitten back to her home. Exactly, Samus's. Meow meow meow. It looked like it was trying to rock its head through its body into its anus. Meow. Meow meow meow. 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 Well, I hope you enjoyed me talking like a cat for 30 seconds. Good boy. I'm not really sure what just happened there, but I guess we're in the clear. I have no words. We seem to have connected somehow. Don't think any of us could have predicted this would happen. Needed more juggling? Thank you so much for finding No-No. Meow. I can hardly believe the legendary Don Fluffles took her under his care, though. The thought warms this old heart. Agreed, I'm impressed that Fie was able to connect with him, too. It's not a big deal. Thanks for patching up my finger for me, Cha-Cha. You're welcome. This request allowed us to see a side of Fie we've never seen before. It really did. Oh yes, please take this. It's not much, but it's the least we can do to thank you all. Kitty strap. We can equip it to someone. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Bye-bye, see you all again. Once again, thank you so much for your help. First of all, Samus's volunteers. What does it do? Well, actually, first of all, we have luminous glasses. Do we have blind... prevent blind on someone? No. Kitty strap. Plus 50 EP, plus 5. Arts attack. Part of a set. This means there's more kitty stuff. We must find all the kitty set. Maybe we'll have a kitty costume at that point. Oh yes, how many steps have we taken? I assume it's going to tell us when we get to it. Oh gosh, that was only like 10% of the steps we need to take. I don't want to start the next quest because I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Next quest is the required one. It's part of the strap set. Thank you. Thank you for that. So I don't want to start the next quest because that's the required one. I assume once we complete it, this one's lost. So probably I'm just going to spend like 10 minutes off screen just like running in a circle like I would trying to hatch an egg in Pokemon. You miss 100% of the steps you don't take. This is very true. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it there so I can run around off screen for 10 minutes.